What the hell is a data scientist? I get asked that question literally every time I go out and someone comes to me, what do you do? And I'm a data scientist. And they look at me, stare, and they contemplate, did she just made up a job? So instead of like answering all over again for the 5th time in so many different ways and people still don't understand what I do, I decided, why not make a video about it? So if you're watching this, hi, we met in the pub, and instead of giving you a tech talk about what do I do, why not watch this video? I'll make it very simple for you. A data scientist is someone that basically uses data like numbers, text, clicks, or whatever, plus math and code to answer simple questions like, what is happening? Why is it happening? What will happen next? And what should we do? And that's it. It just sounds more fancier because companies like to use buzzwords a lot, using like AI on everything. You're already being attacked by data scientists, you just didn't notice. Like Netflix use recommendation models that see what you're watching, when you pause it, to be able to recommend what you should watch next. As well as Spotify, to listen to what type of genre you listen usually, and even though you switch it sometimes, we know what you like. And even supermarket. So things on your eye level are not there for simple reasons. We know what you usually buy and then what usually people are looking for. So we just make it easier for them to find it. And behind all that are data scientists, making educated guesses with your data set that feels like magic. Let's just ruin this illusion for a second. We're not just here creating very fancy AI robots. We're here cleaning, waiting for the data to run, and pray that it doesn't break. So let's break this down in 6 easy steps. Step 1, getting the data set. Be a moment in time when someone's going to come to you and it's like, I want to understand X. And it's the time that you go digging and you go searching for APIs, data sets, spreadsheets, or broken files that someone posted on Reddit like in 2012. Step 2 is realizing that your data set is just trash. A lot of missing values, wrong formats, wrong way to spell yes, and as well as duplicates. And we spend a lot of time just cleaning. Step 3. It's time for exploration. It's time to dig in. It's time to find out and get to know your data set a little bit better and understand why the things go up and down, or understand why it goes flat and look for different patterns. It's a time to get your charts ready and group things. Step 4, modeling. This is where the magic comes. And it is once you decided what you want to predict or classify, that's when you choose what model you're going to use. It could be a simple classification model, or it could be a more complex, or even just a binary tree. And this is the part that people think is the evil works, but it's just math and code. Step 5, does this actually work? It's the time to see the hours that you spend cleaning and classifying everything. Is the model just hallucinating or actually giving an answer that you're looking for? It's time to check for your confusion stable, your accuracy, and see what information you're getting out of it. It's looking for if the model is like robust or it's just lucky. And honestly, there's a part of data science that people do not put on slides. It's the part that you are around 11 o'clock, you just spend a lot of time creating your model, tweaking every feature, getting a correlation with 80%, knowing that kind of sounds sketchy, and then you're thinking, am I stupid or is happening something wrong with the data set? And let me tell you, usually it's the data set. If the data is cursed, you're getting an accuracy of 80% and you start questioning every decision that you ever made in your life. And this is not just about cursed data, it's about timing as well. So sometimes you have you hit a home run, you got the perfect model, and it runs quite fast in 40 minutes, just realize that it's worse than the previous ones. So you try a different model. And in this time, you just let it run and go for your coffee because you know it's going to take 40 minutes, so might as well go ahead and start making your coffee. So when you come back thinking everything is going to be ready, guess what? You misspelled something, or you forgot a column. And let me tell you, this is such a waste of your time. And now you have to do it again and hope for the best, that you didn't miss another column somewhere else. And this it's just frustrating. Sometimes a real skill for a data scientist is to simulate how long is it going to take to try another model, or see if your computer have the same power to keep running without breaking it. By the way, if you struggle with the same problems that I do, you're in the right place. Here Evil works with designing a platform to get you out of this progress hell and stop wasting your time. Through better caching and being able to spot mistakes early on in your code, as well as multi-threading, we can cut down this wasting time at least in half. The closed beta is launching in February, so if you want to make your experience less painful, just grab the link on the description below. Step 6. Explain to humans. It's basically half of the job, because the model is useless if no one understands. So I have done these. We use regulated logistic regressions and feature scaling and cross-validation we have looked at these patterns and with 3 things that matter the most. How much do people buy, how often they come back, and how recent that they came to buy it. And so if those features goes down, we know that they're not coming back. And it is turning what looks pretty on a CV into what the budget's gonna get approved. Let's clean things up. Sorry, I can't help you fixing Wi-Fi router. But have you tried switching on and off again?
Try turning it off and on again. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
And sorry, I can't help your cousin to create a candle website for his business. And I can't just speak to the AI like a human. Also, data science is not just pressing AI and let it happen. And it's not just throw the data set and pray for the best. It is a lot of dealing with messy spreadsheet. It is a lot of coffee breaks, waiting for your data to process. Try 5 bad ideas and hope for the best. As well of figuring out the question was wrong at the beginning. And it's going to the stakeholders with good news. I know how to answer your question, but that news is not the way that you want it. So why companies pay nerds like me to play with data? The answer is simple. Guessing is too expensive. Launching the wrong products, sending the wrong offer, or having the wrong stock just burn money. So data science is basically, can we make smart decisions by looking what happens in the past instead of just believing on Garrett's gut feeling in a meeting? We find patterns that humans can't find by just taking a glance. We look for the risks and opportunities by quantifying them, as well as helping decide if that is worth it, who is our target, and as well, what would happen if we change X to Y. It might not be perfect, but it's definitely better than guessing. Some days it might feel like solving puzzles, trying little experiments, trying to break down the assumptions, or getting extremely happy when the graphs start making sense. And some days it is like, why it's not working? What is wrong with this data set? Who did these and why do they hate me? But to the core is a bit of maths, a bit of curiosity, plus storytelling. And that's what data science is. It is constantly asking myself, if this is true in the data set, what does it mean in real life? And turning these into something that someone can make a decision in what to do next, instead of just wasting their time. So what is a data scientist? I don't fix printers. I'm sorry, Liv. I don't just use AI models just for the sci-fi effect. I use data to answer simple questions and to make people feel less dumb about their decision. And if you made it this far and you still don't understand what I do, that's okay. Just a quick reminder for the people that is too long, I didn't want to read. So I just take numbers and make them feel like magic. Boom. If you like videos like these, let us know in a comment, like, subscribe.